Hey, this is Angie from Angie's Guide 2, coming from you today from rainy London, UK. How are you guys today? Let me know where you're watching from. Drop a comment in the comment box. And if you're watching on the replay, just let me know by putting hashtag replay. So many of you know that I am a transitional coach mentor. I help people transition from employee to entrepreneurship. And today I want to share with you a mini presentation that I want to share with you. So I have a call later on today at 8 p.m. UK time where I will share everything on that call. But today, this video is just really just give you a bit of a snippet and a bit of insight so you can make this decision if you want to come on this call or not. So if after hearing all the information I'm going to be sharing with you in a minute, I want you to DM me straight after this and let me know that you want to get on this call. It is a limited call, so there's only a certain number of spaces. So DM me straight after this video. Once you watch this video, DM me to let me know that you want access, and I will see if I can save a slot for you on tonight's call at 8 o'clock. So what do I have to share with you today, you might ask? Well, I just wanted to know, I have access to one of the largest markets in the world. It is recession proof. It is a $6.6 trillion dollar market, and in fact it is open to everyone, but everyone doesn't know about it. This is not taught in schools, so I want you to make sure that you're paying close attention to what I have to say. The market I'm referring to is the foreign exchange market. You're probably not aware of the foreign exchange market. You're probably asking, what is the foreign exchange market? Or you might have a little inkling of what the foreign exchange market. Well, basically, the foreign exchange market is if you've ever purchased anything online, or if you've ever traveled to a foreign country or any country that doesn't have the same currency as you, you have now participated in the foreign exchange market, okay? It is where you change one currency with another, okay? That is the foreign exchange market, where you exchange one currency for another currency. Banks do this and large financial institutions do this every day. This market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. We have the foreign exchange market and we have the new currency, which is cryptocurrency market. And the cryptocurrency market is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The foreign exchange market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. These markets are open to literally everybody. Like I said before, your banks are trained, your bank trade your money that's in your bank account right now on these markets, and they keep all the profits for themselves, and then they will just give you maybe 0.01%. And if you're very lucky and have a very old account, especially in the UK, you might be getting 0.5% or even 1%. But if you're very lucky and have a very old account. I'm going to give you an example. So a few weeks ago, I had an email from a bank account that I kind of forgotten about. So I set up 3 years ago a savings account for my daughter. And in that account, I deposited £100, UK pounds, in that account. And then I kind of forgot about that account. Okay, I didn't add any more money to it. I just deposited the initial amount, which was £100. I want you to put in the comments, how much money do you think I made on that £100 in 3 years? So I put this money 3 years ago, okay, in that account. I completely forgot about that money. And then I remembered that, well, I went through all the securities checks. When I got an email for them, I thought, okay, I've got time. Let me go through and see how much money have this now accumulated. Okay? I want you to drop in the comments, how much money do you think my £100 has grown by? I'm going to tell you at the end of this mini presentation how much that money grew by. Okay, most people think that in the foreign exchange market or any kind of market that you need to have thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds to participate, and that is not actually true. That's actually a big myth. I found out about, let me just tell you a quick story about myself. About 2010, I went on like a quick presentation course, and it was about doing stock market trading. And I really, at the time, wanted to know more of how to trade gold. So back in 2010, I was really interested in learning about the stock market. So I stumbled across this guy. He was doing an amazing training course, and I purchased his package, which was over £2,500. Okay, I purchased the package. I went on his 3-day course. Okay, and I learned what I needed to learn. And at the time when I was in the course, it made complete sense. He gave everybody on the course a big binder. And that was all the coursework we had gone through and all the notes we made, etc., etc. When I got home, before I got home, he offered on the day, if you signed up to his membership site, which was $47 per month, you have access to some training videos, and you have access to just some blogs that he would write once a week about the forex, about the stock market and about trading. So I thought that was a good idea at the time, so I signed up to that. So I've already paid out over £2,500 to learn how to trade. I've got this big binder, and I've paid for the membership site to, have access to the community and to, have the training videos, because I thought I would need to know about the training. I had no additional support from him and the team and the community. No additional support. Okay. When I got home, I was all fired up. I was trying to do this, and I was going through the ring binder, and it wasn't making any sense when he gets back, when I was at home by myself, logging on. I didn't even know which broker to open up, because when I'm Googling brokers, I didn't know. They didn't tell you on the course what broker to do, what all the brokers are asking you. They didn't tell you all of this information. So I got completely confused. I felt completely lost. I didn't even open up a demo account. That's how bad it was. And I stuck at it for about 3 or 4 months. And every month I'm paying this $47, and I'm not doing anything. I couldn't understand it. Okay? So I felt completely lost. Fast forward now to 2020, or actually 2019. It was December 2019, where I was out shopping, and I met this lady, okay, who's also called Angela. And she tapped me on the shoulder when I was shopping. And she's asking me, have I ever heard about the Forex market? And I'm looking at her, giving her a side eye, kind of thinking, why are you stopping me? I'm shopping. Why are you stopping me asking about the Forex market? I'm not even going on holiday. It's winter. I'm dressed up. I'm not going anywhere. So why are you asking me about the Forex market? Anyway, so she asked me about if I knew about it. I said, yeah, I know about it, but I really want to go. I'm being polite, but I don't want to talk to you, kind of thing. Anyway, she spoke to me about that. She's like, oh, do you have a smartphone? I'm like, yeah, I just upgraded my phone to one of the latest smartphones, but I'm not going to be telling you about my smartphone. I don't know if you're going to try and rob my smartphone or not, but yeah, I said, yeah, I got a smartphone. And she said to me, I can show you how you can make money from the foreign exchange market using your smartphone. So as an entrepreneur, I'm like, okay, how? Okay. And she says, if you're available later, she can take me on a call, and I can meet a network of ladies just like me and her that are actually doing trading. That sparked my ears, because I'm thinking, I've always wanted to trade. I've paid all this money for a trading course. I didn't understand. There's women now, because when I went on that trading course, there was only 2 women, myself and another white lady. The rest of the room was packed out with about 50 people, and it was just men. Okay? It was just men. It was only 2 ladies. So when I heard there's a group of women just like me trading, I was like, where are these group of women like me trading? Because I don't know any women that knows about trading. Okay, none of my friends we didn't talk about that, we didn't know about that. So I just wanted to know, where are these group of women? Anyway, it was Christmas. I told her I couldn't talk to her really about that right now because it's Christmas, and as soon as Christmas is past, I will be contact. Anyway, she did keep in contact with me throughout the whole duration, and then as true to my word, it got to the end of the year and I said, I am doing it, because I knew 2020, and we were all there, everyone was doing it, 2020 is going to be our year. And we all know what's happened with 2020, but to me, 2020 is still my year. But anyway, fast forward, now I've been in an academy for over 6 months. I'm learning. I haven't learned it all because there's so much to learn. But when you join, you get, in addition to the package, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute, you get a vast array of support and mentorship. You are not left on your own. We don't believe we are not leaving anybody behind. When you join us, we don't believe you behind. You get all the tools you need to learn how to trade. Okay, and you can learn how to trade what you want, when you want, at whatever time you want. You get assigned a personal mentor that you can call up or WhatsApp or however you decide to communicate with each other. You get to do that. You also get a global network. So we have WhatsApp groups, private Facebook groups. We link with everybody on social media. So there's a network of us trading, okay, at all different levels. So anything you need to ask, somebody has done it before, they've had that issue, you can always ask a question and they will be able to help you. You have a vast network of people, okay, females and males doing trading just like you. So we do not leave anybody behind. We get you started. We have a fast start, and we have all these additional things that we do is actually free to you once you join and sign up to one of the packages, okay? So like I said, we have a call at 8 p.m. UK time today where we go in a lot more detail than what I'm going in now, because this is a really short, quick mini presentation to just give you a flavor of what I've been doing, and I want to introduce it to you because we've connected. I know you want to leave your current position. I know you want to be an entrepreneur. I found this vehicle, which I think is perfect for absolutely everybody. It doesn't matter how old you are, okay? Doesn't matter. This doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't mean that if you're 18, you can't start. Doesn't mean if you're 50, 60, 70, you can't start. This is absolutely for everybody. If you've got a passion that you want to not be an employee anymore, one of the books that I've read to you in the past and I've mentioned is Rich Dad Poor Dad. Everybody should know. And if you don't know about the quadrant, we will educate you on that. And I will do another video on Rich Dad Poor Dad and the 4 quadrants. But if you know, it's about building a business, becoming an investor, becoming an entrepreneur, transitioning from your employee to an entrepreneur. And this vehicle, I believe, is one of the best vehicles that will help you do that, okay? So, like I said, we have the call. I want you to go on that call with an open mind. Okay, I don't need to be stressed about, okay, she just said she paid over £2,000. I don't have £2,000, blah, 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 to get on this. So I'm going to tell you the prices right now. So when you get on the call, you can hear the information because you already know the price. So you already know, you already know what the price is. And if you don't have the money, what I'm going to say, if you're an entrepreneur, you don't have the mindset of, I don't have the money. You have the mindset of how am I going to get the money, okay, to join this venture and join these people that are here supporting me and that will help me and lift me up and get me to where I want to get. That will be your mindset, okay? So we have 2 packages. They are the platinum package, which is for initial 30-day access to the tools that you will help you get started. And like I said already, the support is free. So regardless of the package that you purchase, you will get all the support that you need, the mentorship you need, the coaching that you need, the training that you need. You'll get that for free. Okay? All we require is you to purchase your package. So the first package is the platinum package. It's $235. That's the initial cost. Okay? If after 30 days, you decide you want to stay with the company, we have it discounted for you. And the discounted price will be mentioned on the call. We also have the next package, which is the Elite package. This is now $324. You will get all the tools. So in the Platinum package, you will get certain tools. And in the Elite package, you will get all the tools. And that's an initial cost again for 30 days at $324. And if you decide you want to stay after 30 days, this is also discounted for you. Okay, so you know the price. I need you to DM me that you want to get on this call. And then I will try my very best to get you on that call. It's at 8 p.m. UK time, okay? So check out the time, wherever you're calling in from or watching from. Check out the conversions. It is this evening. It's afternoon now. It's this evening when that call will happen. So, or it might be, morning for you or whatever. But DM me if you're access. You need to get on this call. I can't stress that enough. If you are serious, we are halfway through 2020, okay? We're halfway through 2020. A lot of people have made excuses of why they can't do what they're doing for whatever reasons. But we're halfway through 2020. We're coming into the second half on 2020. Wednesday is the 1st of July. We will be in the second half of the year. Okay? Let the second half of 2020 count for you. Okay? Do something. I am here. I am fired up. I want to help people transition. This is the time. This is the time. This is the time. This time. If 2020 haven't shown you anything, it's showing you that it's a time for a change. Okay? It's a time for a change. You've always wanted to leave your job and become an entrepreneur. This is the time to do it. There's no better time to do it. Okay? So I want to help you. DM me for access to the call. And all I've got to say is it's been a pleasure and I can't wait to help more people. I'll speak to you soon.